Good afternoon, everybody. Hello and welcome to 4 p.m. I'm Dean Stevenson, and it's another day here. I say that with joy because I have the privilege of being able to do another day here at 4 p.m. And if you've read the O device, or if you've talked to your friends about what this is about, or you've just seen me here at the piano writing music today, then you get a sense of what is going on. This is the unframed part of the museum, the unfinished. There's no plinths or pedestals. You've watched him art in process. So I've been writing music all day. I've only just printed it. The musicians have not yet played today's piece, so we're going to put it together in front of you. So you've witnessed the making of it here. You're going to witness the rehearsal of it here, and you have to give us a little minute. So that's why you need a drink from the bar whilst we put it together. And the more you drink, the better we'll sound, I'm sure. So we've been doing this now for 536 days, and it's always exciting to hear the new piece for the first time. It's always almost always a string quartet. I figured if it was the same four instruments, then my challenge would go up to try and freshen them up every day. You're very fresh, yeah. All of you. No? No? Okay. So here we go. We're going to put today's piece together with this incredible ensemble of Miranda, Hayato, Sandra and Sophie. Okay. So as we stop and start with our little rehearsal, because we have to stop and start because, it's new to everyone. I've even forgotten it now. I have no idea how it goes. Formulate any questions that you might have, that you've always wanted to ask a string player or ask me, or talk about the whole creative process. Let's have a chat. 4 p.m. is a conversation about creativity and the process of making things. So let's have that as open a chat as we can. What else to say? What I will say about today's piece is I imagined, this may not work, but I imagined that today's piece can be sort of stuck on to the end of yesterday's piece. So we'll get through today, and then we'll play it, and then we'll play yesterday's piece and continue with today's again. So I'll just see if it works, and I'll explain yesterday's piece when we get to it. If there is anyone who wants to look at the paper copy of today's piece, don't take it home, but you're welcome to look at that as we go. Formulate any questions you have, and let's get started. I'm looking for anyone in particular. You have a question already? Shit. I'm not ready yet. Go on. In 6 month chunks, yes. Yes. What time do I get up? Am I looking for it straight away? Is the question. What time do I get up? Okay. Well, I have to be here by 10 when the museum opens, so I get up in enough time to come here. I don't listen to music in the morning because I think there's a chance if I was like. Even going shopping, like if I stopped by the shops to pick up some milk and I walked in the shop and like the village people were playing in the shop, like there's a good chance I'll get here and start to write the village people. So I try not to have that. I say that because on day one, literally day one, I woke up with "in the Navy" in my head. It was like, I don't know why, it just popped in there. So I try not to have that as an influence coming in. I use whatever I'm feeling, my emotions of the day, whether I'm up or down. Or maybe some news. Yesterday was about a bit of news, and I'll talk to that a bit later on. Let's get started on today's piece. All right. So, yesterday's piece has a chord in the last bar, which we will delete, and starts just with a G. So up until A, it's just first violin, starting with breves, crotchets, quavers, basically going from long, starting with a little, eventually getting to A, where tick, tick, it's a bit quicker, rhythmically quicker.
And how did you want to sort of play that? You've got tenuto with a dot, so that sort of length?
Yes. And then by the time you get to the second of A, it's a da, da, da.
And then shorter.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe give that crotchet some, dee, dee, da, dee. Give that some, yeah.
Okay.
So, here it is from the top.
3.
Letter B. Take by second. D. E. Okay, hold there. So that's a big big fortissimo on that minim. Sorry, yeah. Big make forte piano on that. D da. Please. My fault. Okay. Now all that was sight read. All of that was just sight read. Like stupid clever. Crazy level clever. All right. Now there was a family of 4 that I spoke to earlier in the day. 2 young ladies. They had a chat to me. Are they here? They'll know who they are. If they're not here, they're not here. Okay. There's a table here. You want a table? Is there a family of 4? You want to come and sit at this table? Come and get nice and close. Okay. That's good. Any questions?
It's good. Did you like my dynamic at the beginning? That wasn't too soft.
No. Well, it'll make sense when we come out of yesterday's piece.
Yeah, sure,
what the dynamic is, I think. Yeah.
Dean, at 37.
37.
Are
Yep.
those semiquavers separate for a reason, or should it be slurred?
Are the
semiquavers? I've got slurred semiquavers.
I see.
So maybe.
They, at the end of 37,
Yeah.
they should be slurred. Thank you. They
Slur
should be slurred.
every
Yep.
time. Yep.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Some 30, end of 38. Yes.
Yep.
30 and into 40 if you can. Oh yeah.
Yep. All of them.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Thank you.
Great.
Okay. Except 42, we make that a but. So that's a hard stop. Everyone beat 1 is 42 is a stop. Say again, please.
39, the third beat, should that be a slow?
39. Yes, into beat 1 of the next bar. Do you? Can we do that?
I've got everything slowed except the
Do you?
2.
Oh, I can't from. Yes, sorry. Beat 3 should be a slow. You're right. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Cool. Now formulate your questions. Get your questions ready, and we'll go again
Like the
from.
tempo?
What's that? I
Like
think
the
yes.
tempo?
Please. Yes. Good.
Wouldn't mind going from D.
From D. Everyone happy with everything
Yep.
before D? Okay. Let's go from D.
Does someone have a downbeat of D?
Yep.
Cello in second.
Sorry. I did something weird. Let's try it again. G. Cool. Now, quick pieces are always short because there's so many notes in there, so that it's only probably a couple of minutes long. That was the last bar. There we go. Right, we're going to ferry some questions, and I'll see if you have any. Yes. So you've got Dolce written at 57.
Yes.
And do you want to keep that to the end, sort of thing?
I think so, yeah. I mean, and that little end, 60, 61 is that little, dying away
sort
thing.
of like,
Soft.
But not a slow down tempo.
No, not slowing down. Sorry.
Okay,
That
so
was me.
you want those short, a little bit longer actually, or a little bit
Yeah,
less.
maybe. D, da,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind going from F.
Let's go from
me.
F.
Um,
F for Freddie.
So, and then just from J to the end, writ only in the last 2 bars, or do you want to slowly wind it down every time?
Just the
we-
last 2 bars, I think. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll keep the tempo up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm getting questions from the musicians. Do you have any? Does anybody want to ask anything at all? Yes, sir. Sorry? 500 and, what's this? 37, yes.
There's 6.
Is it all being put together? Oh, can you imagine that? Wow. Well, I mean, I don't know how many hours it is now. I mean, I know that in this book, this is the first, my diaries of the first 150 days. I publish my diaries as well, and you can access all of the live music through that. And I say that because, I mean, you can buy it. That'd be fun. But also because there's that, the first 150 is 11 hours. I think at the start of this season was like at 45 hours. So it's over 50 hours of music now. So the only person who's watched that is my mum on the live stream. Like that's the only person who's listened to every single day. No one else will ever do that. Good on your mum and your dad. Yay. So yes, sometimes the pieces I write here and that we play, we give it everything we can, but it's still shit. And that's actually okay, because we can't expect it to be perfect every time. And some days they're really cool, and so we make some albums. There's some albums you can buy in the shop. You're probably sitting somewhere in here. Of those really perfect, really great days, and we go, yeah, they're awesome. So you can buy some of our favourites up there, and the rest of them are just, I call them compost. The ones that don't work, they're just compost for tomorrow or for a better day. So it's about the I mean, in some ways, I have to say this. I don't think I've said this out loud before, but this when we get to our rehearsal and then we play it as a performance and you clap your hands, in some ways that's almost the unimportant bit of the day, because I'd like you to watch me write it. I'd like you to watch us rehearse it and to engage in conversations about process and showing up and making mistakes and all the messy that you make before you can call it art. It's just messy. So that's more important to me than the actual result is. Having said that, go buy my album in the shop. Yeah. Any other questions? Oh yes. Well, let's play it through, and then I'll answer that.
And they need to come up with a name.
You need to come up with a name, which I don't have yet. So when we play today's, and then I'll describe what yesterday's was like, and we'll play that, which shall attach to today's. That's my plan. Let's see if that works, and then we'll come up with a name. You want to give it a crack?
Just one more rehearsal from G.
Sure thing.
Oh, sorry, F.
Yep. Cool.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's all right. I just wanted to admit. Sorry.
I maybe come out on the bar before I, because you're the only one. Really dee da dum. I'm making it really ya dum into I.
And should I maybe
So
be
take the staccato away, please, from that last C.
Should I maybe be a bit softer the second bar of G, because viola and violin have. Or do you
Second bar
want,
of G, yeah,
do you want-
please, yep, good
like
idea.
that, yeah.
Good idea. Yep, that's
And
a
maybe
textual
the
thing.
48 and 49. the
Same
thing,
idea,
so like
yep.
sort of forte piano.
Yep, lovely. Okay.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Okay, all right, so we're going to give today's a crack, and then yay, all right. Miranda, Hayato, Sandra, Sophie, here we go. Stick around, it's going to be fun. Okay, that's today's piece. Now let's see if my plan works. So, can you explain what I meant about the last bar of yesterday's piece?
Yep.
While I tell the people. So yesterday was another piece, and yesterday I only learned when I woke up. I did look at my phone in the morning, read the news, and I learned from my calendar on my phone that it was apparently it's a newly established national day of mourning for the Bondi victims.
Oh, we're going to play the whole
So that's what I held in mind. It's not a political piece, it's just a piece I thought about mum and dad going to the beach and then shit goes down. So yesterday I called it On the Beach. So that's yesterday's piece and we're about to hear that now. And then we're going to supplant the last bar of yesterday's piece with the first bar of today's, just to see if they go together. I could be wrong, who knows?
So we just got to sort out pages.
Sure. While they're doing page turns and stuff and talking about violin stuff, did anybody have any questions or something they'd like to ask or offer? No? Okay. What's that? Yeah. Well, I suppose so. It was that insistent tick 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 rhythm that goes around. That was meant to be a bit of a kind of a bit of an urgent thing. But whether or not yesterday's piece needs an urgent ending, I don't know. We'll find out. I'll sit here and do.
Hang on a sec. Yep, I'll just write something in for pages. Okay. Okay. I think viola starts. And can you just give us a tip?
Okay, ready? And here we go. So yesterday's piece, On the Beach, and then we'll attach today's piece to the end of it. Miranda, Hayato, Sandra, Sophie, come on! There we go. I don't know, did it work? Or was it just in my mind? Maybe? I think maybe? Yeah, good. I can convince you of anything, can't I? There you go. That was the last 2 days of 4 p.m. Starting with an idea, and I think an artist, someone who calls themselves an artist, or just is an artist, is someone who is very observant of the world. And we then want to transform or transgress what we see or hear into a thing, whether or not we try and share, sell, give that thing, or whether it's just the way we have to do it to try and understand the world. And people always ask me, what was your inspiration this morning? And yes, I'm an observant fella, so I look at lots of things. Chances are I get here, and the first few notes I write are the inspired ones. And then very shortly after that, it's just the craft of writing notes, which means I'm kind of leaning into the math and the skill of it. And I do that, the skill gets better the more I show up, because I'm simply the fact that I'm at the page a lot. And I would encourage you to do the same and make peace with the fact that most of the stuff that you make will be rubbish, and that's normal. It's meant to be rubbish. Enjoy being creative. Thank you very much for your time. I'll be up in the shop in about 10 minutes if you want to come and have a chat or talk about any of the recordings or the book. Thank you for your time, and good afternoon.